Hello everyone. In last video we discussed about the syllabus of semester 5th, that is animal physiology and economic zoology. So there is 4 unit of animal physiology and 2 unit of economic zoology, unit number 5 and unit number 6. Now we will start with the unit number 5, which is an part of economic zoology. So what is economic zoology? The definition of economic zoology. Economic zoology deals with the application of zoological knowledge for the benefit of mankind. It includes culturing animals for mass production, for human use, and to control or eradicate animals that are injurious to man directly or indirectly. So what are the learning objectives of economic zoology? What is the importance of this economic zoology? So learning objective, first one is creating awareness on self-employment opportunities in various fields. So it helps to create a self-employment. Next, understand the economic importance of earthworm for vermicomposting, then honeybees, lac insect, silkworm, fish, cattle and birds. Then next, knows the techniques and tools required for various culture methods of these animals. And last, learns to manage the culture practices. So these are the 4 learning objectives of economic zoology. So most important is it helps to create a self-employment. Now we start with a part of economic zoology. It is agricultural zoology, unit number 5. So the topics which are under this agricultural zoology is, first one is economic importance of insects, beneficial insects. Then we will discuss harmful insects. Then economic importance of rodents, snakes, owls and bats. Then apiculture, culturing of honeybees for the production of honey, and lastly the sericulture, the culturing of silkworm for the production of sericulture. So first we'll start with a first topic of this unit, that is economic importance of insects. So some insects are useful to man while many are harmful, and the injury is to such an extent that it has threatened the existence of man on this globe. So some are useful and some are harmful or dangerous. For both these reasons, insects are of great economic importance, and its study constitutes the subject matter of entomology, that is the branch that deals with the study of insects. The branch is known as entomology. So they study the group, that is insects. So first of all, insects which are useful. So importance or the role of insects which are useful. So first, the beneficial insects. So first role, major role in nature that plays by these beneficial insects. So first one is help in pollination. So we know that the many insects like honeybees, butterflies, ants, etc. visit the flower for their foods, for collecting the nectar and pollen. While doing it, they move from one flower to another and accidentally they transfer this pollen grain from one flower to another flower, or they helps in dispersal of this pollen grain. So it helps in a cross fertilization. So it helps for the fertilization in a plant. So it's a major role performed by this beneficial insects, that is pollination. Then second one is it helps to get products of utility. So the products which are produced or obtained from these insects, for example, the honeybees produces honey which is useful for a human being, or this honey is used as a food by these humans. Then silk moth which produces silk, then lac insect which produces a silk, lac insect which produces lac. So these are the products which are of great use for the man. Then third, it helps as a scavengers. So many insects like flies eat debris and human waste. So it helps in lot to the mankind by keeping the earth surface clean. Then next, it helps as a food. So many insects like caterpillars, grasshoppers and locusts are regarded as edible by some group of human beings. So some insect directly used by the human as a food. Then next one is it helps in decoration. So blisters and ornaments are made from various beetles and butterflies and are used by many people as a decoration of house and body. So these are the importance of beneficial insect. One is help in pollination, help to get products, help as a scavenger, it helps as in food, help in a decoration. Now next, insects which are injurious or harmful. So first one is direct enemies. So many insects like mosquitoes, bedbugs, wasps, ants and caterpillars are notorious for their biting, piercing or irritating ability. So we know that the mosquitoes suck the blood, then some wasps having a poisonous stings, then some caterpillars having a poisonous hairs which produces a irritation and uneasiness to the human body. Then parasites on man. Some insects like lice, maggot live as a parasite on the body of human. Then next, third one is vectors of disease producing microbes. Some insects are transfer or acts as a vector for the parasites or microbes which produces a disease in a human beings. For example, mosquitoes acts as a vector which carries the parasites which cause malaria or filariae. Then sese fly transmit a parasite which produces sleeping sickness. Then the housefly is notorious for bringing germs of numerous diseases through their external and internal parts and contaminate the human food. So these insects acts as a vectors which transfer or carries a disease producing parasites. Then 4, enemies of domestic animals. So insect also attacks on domestic animals and acts in 3 ways: direct enemy, parasite or a vector. Then enemies of plants. So locusts, caterpillars and various other insects eat voraciously different plants and thus cause a great damage to human economy. Nowadays you know that you will see in news आताच जे न्यूज चॅनलवर तुम्ही बघितलं असेल तर ते टोळधाड जो शब्द तुम्ही ऐकला असेल तर ते काय आहे तर ते लोकस्ट एक ग्रुपमध्ये प्लांट्सवर काय करतायत तर अटॅक करतात आणि पूर्ण प्लांट ते खाऊन टाकतात. सो दिस लोकस्ट इट होरेशियसली डिफरंट प्लांट्स अँड डिस्ट्रॉयस अ क्रॉप ऑफ फार्मर्स. Then last, enemies of human stores. Many insects like termites, beetles, etc. cause a great damage to different furnitures and other store products, and also give problem to the food which are kept for future use. So insects which are injurious, so it is direct enemies, acts as a parasites on man, acts as vectors of disease producing microbes, enemies of domestic animals, enemies of plants, enemies of human stores. And the next topic we will discuss in next video. Thank you.